I gotta say, good day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the day's toy review. And not often I tend to do vlogs on my YouTube channel, but anyways, it is the first day of September 2025, and it is wonderfully weird to hear about that, because I can tell you what, summer is straightforward officially dead, meteorologically wise, but not astronomically, which happens on, is it the 21st or the 22nd? I don't know, maybe the 23rd, because obviously maybe the warm weather might be straightforward present during this month. But yes, September is now straightforward here, which is a combination of good and bad sort of stuff, hey, because one side of it, of course, will be the fact that the heat is over, and the other side is, well, you've got to go back to school, or even in this case, college or university. That's obviously one of the most notorious things about this season. There's a whole bunch of new changes along the way, eh? But anyways, I'm going to be straightforward reviewing some toys. Basically, 4 of them that I found at a local, well actually not a local charity shop, but a charity shop in Harborne, which strangely enough has got a lot of amazing stuff. I found 3 of the stuff that I've just found, but also 1 knockoff toy that I'm going to pretty much smash up. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I'm actually going to go for Thursday, because obviously it seems a lot much more likely, I think, because of the whole situation that's been happening every Wednesday and Thursday midnight. But Thursday morning or the afternoon will straightforward be better off, I suppose, eh? But anyways, yes, new toy view times will be, of course, 1 AM and 2 AM, as well as the PM era, I should say era hours, as I like to call it, eh? So, shouldn't have never said the word era, but I would say hours, only just flipping hours. What should I also include? 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Obviously, I can include both AM and PM wise. Same with 1 AM and 2 AM, as opposed to 2 PM and 1 PM. Obviously, I'm getting my mouth. But anyways, I'm going to straightforward showcase the 4 toys, 3 legitimate ones, and then just 1 knockoff, without doing something that's appropriate to my hands. Let's do it. Well, surely enough, I wasn't going to be doing a vlog during September of 2020. Before I should straightforward do so, I'm going to cut off their little tags, their little strings, obviously, because I want to straightforward make the model straightforward look all nice and fresh and free, without having the tags to be straightforward, let's just say, caught up around whatever, you know, across the axle edges and whatnot. Okay, we've got 2 of the Hot Wheels cars. Somehow they've been lying around doing nothing and stuff, hey, but I can tell you what, seeing them Hot Wheels cars is just wonderful to see. Just getting 2 of these is just somehow quite the joy that I've just got in my collection. But the one I feel very much proud of is this Howard the Helicopter, which is chronically one of the most amazing toys that I found, strangely enough. Okay, so we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4 toys to showcase. And let me just see how much the toys have I just straightforward paid. That there was 50 pence. Okay, the knockoff toy here. Which Hot Wheels car was straightforward, very much relatively expensive. I'll probably say this one here. What model car is that there? Oh, it's a 1970s Dodge Challenger. Vroom! Yeah! Very amazing, aggressive, and intimidating little mean vehicle. And then we've also got this weird looking strange vehicle with the strangest design I've never ever thought, but Hot Wheels often tends to have that, I suppose. So it is another Hot Wheels car. I don't know what model that is. And that costs about £1.40, so that's basically actually 10 pence less than, well, let's just say, this beast right here. Just wonderful to see. First off, I'm going to do is Harold the Helicopter. Yes, he would have actually been found in one of those, let's just say, Trackmaster playsets. I don't know some famous Trackmaster playset I might be thinking of, hey. But it's a stunning little model of Harold the Helicopter from the Thomas and Friends franchise. He looks quite hollow, but what's notable about Harold the Helicopter is that he's got like a little tow hook that you can like carry stuff within it. That's quite very unusual to see. Of course, he's got like the very Photo features like that, very, very nice. He has got no eyebrows, but look at that. Stare into my eyes. Look at that. Even though he may seem a lot more innocent, look, his face is actually entirely creepy. Stare into my eyes. On you! We're actually going by the looks of his face. He almost looks like Stay Puft from Ghostbusters. How weird is that? How the freaking hell am I just straightforward looking at him? I mean, going by the face, he looks rather evil. Like, going by his staring face, that is just rather creepy. Like, if I do this again, I mean, that is just hilarious. I mean, I can't help myself looking at this model here. But anyways, it says Harold, or his body livery, what we're going to call it, says Harold. That's his logo here. And it's a Thomas & Friends toy here, because obviously it's a legitimate one. Let's just say this rotor here, it's straightforward, not, you know, being used as an actual tail rotor in the back, but the front rotor is. But what I actually have noticed so far is that there's a lot of like plastic seams. It's probably a bit cheaper. It's not that great, and if I try and bend the rotor here, it's not that great in quality in terms of the plastic. Maybe the plastic, yeah, I think it's cheapened down so far. I think that's what's happening with what Mattel does their stuff. And there's actually a bit of proof that I found in one of the Trackmaster sets, which was called Thomas Wild Ride, which unfortunately has got one of the fewer components that actually seems to break really easily. I don't know why, but maybe that's what they are. But nevertheless, it is quite a nice looking model. You can load Harold into whatever, be it a flatbed or, let's just say, any Thomas & Friends rolling stock piece or whatever. It's a wonderful thing, you know, just a wonderful helicopter toy. Very wonderful. There's these little red dots on the side. I don't know what, obviously it says China. Obviously, right over here, let me just turn the brightness here just to show you what this creature has to say for itself. Don't think I can do this thing very properly, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, it says made in China. Suppose it might have came from a secret Chinese factory, I would probably say. Very interesting. That's pretty much the hallmark of toys. Basically, 90% of it is all made in China. I mean, why would I not believe? Yeah, China always wins when it comes into making flat toys. I want to see what that says here. Is that like a secret Chinese factory code that I don't seem to fully understand? But nevertheless, the winners aren't really straightforward painted. Oops, sorry, I've just attacked the train. But nevertheless, it is quite a nice looking model of how the helicopter, hey, I can straightforward make a good train wreck and pretend Howard is going to crash on that train. Oh, well that was straightforward rubbish. Come on, Harold, stop staring right over with your creepy demeanour and just crash that train. Come on, Harold, let's do this. Oh yeah, let's see if we can knock down that train. Oh, well that was lame. Okay, let's just say if it's strike 1 and strike 2 or strike 3, maybe I can give Harold a good force. Let's just play it the Angry Bird way. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and fire. Strike 3. I'm not going to let you out because, hey, let's see if I can knock down that train. All in unison. And I've got the energy and the bounty to do so. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and fire. Yes. Well, it looks like that train just straightforward flinched. Caused by that very weird and wacky nature of what Howard has been straightforward told what to do. Oh, sorry about that. I just hope the train is straightforward, very nicely, excellent in condition in terms of paint quality and whatnot. Anyways, what a wonderful toy. I don't know what type of Harold is this. Is this like a Trackmaster Motorised Railway toy sort of range Harold? I don't know. There is a playset called Harold's, I don't know, there's like a rescue set with per thing. I think that's quite a very rare set to get because of how Trackmaster is changing differently. I'll get Harold to do a bit of a proper spin. He's actually a much better toy than that other helicopter toy that I reviewed, which was a cheap and nasty one. Let's take quite a few toys. Let's look at the Hot Wheels cars next. We've got these two right here. I'm sure I just done an intro like this. Yes! Oh, maybe the muscle car could go. Hey, I can make some very weird noises. But anyways, we've got two of these Hot Wheels cars. The first one I'm going to take a look at is a Dodge Charger. No, wait, it's a Challenger. Sorry, why do I get the names of the cars completely and utterly wrong? Strangely enough, it's quite weird. It's actually got two copyright dates. This one here says 2015. I don't understand why. And then we've also got 2006. It says copyright 2006, made in Indonesia. And that is quite a very rare model to straightforward make. I think 90% of the cars are basically made in Malaysia. That's quite a very rare sort of feeling to get items and or toys being made in Indonesia. But hey, I can't go wrong with that because hey, it's quite nice somehow. And it is straightforward, very much nice in the way how Hot Wheels is being designed. There is kind of a bit of dings and scratches, but that's straightforward normal for Hot Wheels cars if they've been played a bit. One of the most notable things is the wheels. The wheels are really very, very nice. Strange enough, it's all orange. These look metallic sheen-esque, or should I just say metallic sheen-ish, looking all almost chrome. And most importantly, we've also got a very small blurry logo of what we can see here. If I get it to focus very properly, without actually having to make it very tedious so far. Wow, if I look at that, that just looks like a very blurry little logo of Hot Wheels. Yes, most importantly, the logo of Hot Wheels must be highly exposed. There you go, it says Hot Wheels. Beat my dust eaters. Maybe I could just straightforward say it as a very weird looking running gag whenever I do Hot Wheels cars. That's fault he is. At least I didn't swear. Obviously, there's one side of it here. HEM. Is it HEMI7? It's quite a very weird bit of detailing. Oh wow, look at the back. It's so phenomenal. And most importantly, look at the windscreens on this car here. It looks so phenomenal. You know, that's how Hot Wheels is straightforward be built to like. You know, it's very much appealing. And look at those aggressive looking lights on the front, and also right over here on the radiator grille. It just looks like a mean Mad Maxi machine in so many ways. It looks like it's smiling. It has got like headlights that look a little bit like eyes. Looks like it's a very mean machine sort of thing. It's got a very kind of very malicious looking demeanor going around it on its face. But hey, it's a wonderful toy, perfect for anyone who's into Hot Wheels. And strangely enough, they do run on Tommy track, but not all of it. Okay, let's take a look at the other Hot Wheels car, which looks like something that you see on a pretty much weird science lab. Okay, so that is basically like a rocket-powered car with what looks like to be a jet rocket booster on the back side, with like a wing on, let's just say, on the back. It's like very, very weird. I wonder what model of car is that. It's made in Malaysia. Copyright 2008. I think that's quite a very relatively old model, of course. I can't tell which model this is. It's a very strange looking toy, and I've got no flipping idea whatever the hell this car is. It's got a lot of like amazing detailing on the inside part of the car here, and most importantly, we can see the Hot Wheels logo, as you can see on both sides. I'd love to see them in a very highly incorporated blue sort of colour, if that makes any sense. That there looks very tree coloured. It's got like brown, it's got like green and orange. It's got a very strange looking Hot Wheels car. And I mean, that to me, there's a lot of variation in terms of how Hot Wheels cars are being built. And I've still got a huge collection of Hot Wheels cars that I've actually got from my dad's collection of toys, and also from the charity shop as well too. And hopefully when I collect as many Hot Wheels cars, maybe I can try and buy a little playset that features Hot Wheels. That'd be wonderful. Maybe like a racing circuit set. And no, that was not the car, just straightforward whizzing by right over behind me. But anyways, I'm going to straightforward finish off with something that's not the greatest, as I can just see. I think it's a knockoff. There you go, there's your Friday's special stickers. They're not being put up properly, as you can see somehow. Yeah, the stickers, they're just straightforward terrible, lackluster in this one here. This is meant to be a police car, and for some reason they made their police car look cheap and utterly nasty. It would have had like wings or spoilers Why am I coughing? God damn it. Right, so obviously this used to have like wings or spoilers on the back of the car to look as if the police car was a little bit more like a race car, or maybe it's not a police car because it doesn't have the emergency siren lights on it to hollow out for any emergency that goes around. Yeah, the stickers, they're all over in the place. Like, literally, they're all just generic looking stickers on the side of it. And hey, most importantly, I can also start to see, look at the stickers. I mean, they're just on, but then they've not been glued properly, which is just, and I can tell you what, I can feel that. It just sort of feels frightfully cheap and nasty. Like, the way I'm feeling it, it's not that great. Like, literally the way I'm feeling it, this toy here is straightforward, again, I'm coughing. Yeah, obviously, you know, it's selling toys. It would have actually had like a pullback feature on the back, but sadly, like most and or if not all knockoff toys, this thing just wants to come apart on my hands. Like, there would have been like a pullback feature, but I don't think there is here, strangely enough, in this model. To me, it looks like a Mitsubishi Lancer crossed with a bit of a Lexus type car that will be doing like racing, but also, let's just say, patrolling, because it is meant to be a police car. But for some reason, it's got no spoilers right here. Might have been missing a sticker or whatever, but that doesn't matter somehow. That's alright from the time being. And yeah, well, one thing I could actually say is, in terms of good attributions, I would actually say it has a lot of like shining right over at the driver's cabin, and also at the section here on the back. Is that like a little toolkit, or is that a boombox thing right over on the back side of the car? Obviously, it's quite a very strange looking car. There's some of that there too. And most importantly, I was also going to say a lot of overspraying as well too. Like here, there's not much paint that has been straightforward applied. And even in this case, hey, the paint hasn't been straightforward being made properly. I don't know if I can smell that. But I think, man, I think the paint, it's just so awful. I think when I've just smelled it, it's just one of the worst toys that I've just smelled. I think, yeah, it's got one of the worst chemicals, and I believe it could be making me cough. Pretty sure that toy is a complete health hazard. Why am I coughing here? Is it just me? Is it just me, or is it the fact that this car is causing me a complete dilemma for me? Anyways, so yes, hopefully by Thursday I might as well just straightforward exterminate this thing and get rid of it out from this planet. Yeah, I would also imagine that the wheels will be doing like this at the front. Do you think I could just straightforward snip off a wheel like this? Nah, but anyways, I'm going to straightforward leave this video here, because obviously it's been quite a very good head Kickstarter thingy to do such a crazy toy review like this around September, which has been fairly amazing to see why. But anyways, if you really enjoyed in this very strange toy review, and the very first toy review to ever make so far on this month, covering all various bits of charity shop goodness, and one of the best toys I found is no other than Harold the Helicopter, as I can show it to you very properly. There he is. That's Harold the Helicopter for you. Anyways, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a good like, subscribe for more fat toy reviews in the future. Boom! As always, thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.